MSU, BCS, those letters usually not connected unless the MSU stands for Michigan State, maybe. Mark Rogers TV here to preview Mississippi State taking on #1 Alabama, both teams undefeated. The last time Mississippi State was in a similar situation was back in 1999. I remember it well. I was there covering Mississippi State football along with Ole Miss, Alabama, and the rest of the SEC. Again, it was 1999. The Bulldogs had 8-0, but back in the BCS standings, much like this season, because they played a weak non-conference slate and then ran into reality late in the season against Alabama and Arkansas. Still, those Bulldogs finished up well at 10-2 and winning the Peach Bowl over Clemson. Okay, back to 2012. The Bulldogs at 7-0. They've got a really good quarterback in Tyler Russell. His stats glistening, 60%, 15 touchdowns, 1 pick. But we have yet to see Tyler Russell in a situation in the fourth quarter where he had to lead a game-winning drive. His teams have won big victories, and the two close games were against Troy, 30-24, and Tennessee, 41-31. Mississippi State with late leads in those games. So again, Russell was protecting leads, didn't have to make big throws in deficit situations. He's supported in the run game by Ladarius Perkins. Perkins has 4 100-yard games, and Perkins averaging just about 4.5 yards per carry in the SEC. He's nothing spectacular, but he carries the load at 20 to 25 carries per game. The go-to guy in the passing game is Chad Bumpus. Bumpus has 29 receptions this season. He's a 4-year starter. He's caught 18 touchdowns career, 6 this season. He's joined on the outside by another senior, Chris Smith, who has 26 receptions. The offense is okay at Mississippi State, but the defense is really good. The best talent and NFL prospects clearly on the Mississippi State defense, especially in the secondary with Jonathan Banks, who's been making plays ever since he was a freshman. Jonathan Banks' first 2 career interceptions were against Tim Tebow and returned for pick sixes. Now, 4 years later, he's got 16 career interceptions, 4 this season to lead the SEC, along with a teammate, Darius Slay. We also have defensive tackle Josh Boyd. Cameron Lawrence is another great player at outside linebacker. Lawrence was second in the SEC in stops last season with 123. This season, he is second on Mississippi State in tackling. Preston Smith leads the Bulldogs with 3.5 sacks. So that's a snapshot look at the playmakers on offense and defense for Mississippi State, because you probably haven't seen the Bulldogs play this season. We're guessing you've seen Alabama play this season, and we've talked about them many times, and the script is still the same. Great defense, powerful running game, and a smart quarterback in A.J. McCarron, and of course, brilliant coaching with Nick Saban and his staff. We like Mississippi State to go to Tuscaloosa and put up a fight. They've got a really good defense, strong secondary. The offense does not turn the ball over, but of course have not played a great defense this year, have not really even played a good defense this year. So Mississippi State goes and makes it a game for a half, but we like the Tide to pull away in the second half and win it 30-13. Now we need to hear from you on Alabama, Mississippi State, or just about anything in college football on Mark Rogers TV.